Ladies and gentlemen in Indianapolis, one more time for your turn champions, 76ers GC!
Wow, that was the Philadelphia 76ers GC winning the NBA 2K League's turn championship. Here joining me, we got Coach Terrell, Yusuf Abdulla, the center, and starting point guard Andre Marshall. How you doing, guys?
Doing good.
Doing good. Thanks for having us.
Yusuf, starting center, how was it? How was the feeling winning the turn championship?
Honestly, I'm a 5-year vet, so winning a banner is for the first time was a big thing for me. It was one of my goals, and now I got it crossed off. Now I'm trying to win a championship, and I feel like this team can do it.
Appreciate that. So it's been at least 5 years since your first title, like any championship. The first one, I heard you guys do like a first tournament in the beginning, so you never won one of those either?
No, in the tip-off, I lost. In the tip-off, I lost twice, and in turn, I lost once. So to win one finally I'm happy.
Andre, going over to you. How you feel? What's the feeling like?
It feels good, finding my third finals in the league, my second year. I've been to 2 finals before this, so it feels good to finally win something, especially as a young point guard in the league. It's a lot of pressure to live up to, so it feels good to win something.
Young point guard, how old are you?
I'm 19.
Oh, wow. What age can people join the 2K League?
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, you can join the 2K League once you turn 18. Pretty sure it's 18.
Oh, wow. So you're starting an early young point guard in the future.
It's early, bro.
Have you always been with the Philadelphia 76ers?
Yep. I drafted last year.
Coaching did a great job on drafting young talent, huh?
Yeah, getting him was a special day for us. We've had a good team. I know you asked Yusuf. We won the tip-off prior 2 times, and we've been to the finals 4 out of 5 years. And Dre came in last year, our 4th overall pick, and he instantly went to the tip-off finals as a rookie point guard. Went to the playoffs as a rookie point guard, went back to the tip-off finals again this year, and then won a turn championship. So his future is very promising, and he's going to go down as one of the best to ever play in this league.
Going over to you, Yusuf, can you explain to the viewers about the three playoffs? So you mentioned the tip-off, you mentioned the turn, and then the end-season championship. Explain how it works and how do people get a feel of how to make the final dance championship, which is the biggest one. I know it's cash prize, and I think you guys won how much? Like 100,000, 500K? How much was it?
For the turn we made 100, and for the tip-off we came second place, and we made 50K.
Okay, so what about the main championship? How much would you get?
So that if you win the whole thing, I'm not too sure about the numbers for the playoffs.
650,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, coach know that number.
Yeah.
And so you guys, seeding wise, where do you guys fall in playing in the big dance, the big tournament?
So yeah, right now we're in first. I think we're 1 point ahead of the Wizards. So yeah, right now we just got seed weeks left. I think 5 games left. So, if we finish at least 4-1, we should finish first. So yeah, that's our goal right now.
Andre, you the point guard. Who you feel like is your biggest competition?
Biggest competition. Biggest competition I would probably have to say is between Genji and the Wizards. Genji got a lot of young talent on that team. It's just a lot of talent on that team. But Wizards is like more of a winning culture. Like they know what it takes to win. They know how to win gritty games. So I feel like our biggest challenge is probably going to be the Wizards. It's just so much leadership over there. So many vets over there. They just know how to win. So probably the Wizards.
It's interesting that you mentioned how you joined the league just last year. You got drafted. Was this always like a dream come true for you? Like, do you know that I want to play in the NBA 2K league. I want to be the star point guard. Like tell me the feeling of just joining the league and getting drafted.
So like I didn't want to join a league until like a year before my eligible year, because like before that I was really focused on school. I was going to school for cybersecurity to become a security architect. So once I figured like I started getting decent at the game, I started getting like recognized and stuff like that, I was like, okay, like I can probably make this thing. I probably go for it. So getting drafted, it was a dream come true. Like not too many people get the opportunity, especially going as high as I went, fourth overall. So like it was really a dream come true, especially coming to a team like this. The feeling was surreal.
Coach, what did you see in him that made you want to draft him?
For us, everybody will tell you, like, we probably had the best point guard in the world. And I actually traded him for the 4th overall pick to get Dre. Watching Dre play, like there's retail 2K that everybody in the world plays, and that's how you get into the league. You play retail and you play in tournaments, and that's how we scout players. And watching Dre play, like you could see so much like just stick skill. He can dribble, like he's insane. So getting to have interviews with him leading up to the draft and stuff, I actually interviewed him to come here and be a shooting guard when I had him, and we had pick 12 at the time, and I knew he wasn't going to fall there. So I just didn't want to look back and be like, man, could have had this kid on my team. He had great work ethic. His interviews were probably the best interviews that I've had like so far as a GM. And, he's panned out. He works hard. He's good at the game, and he's growing as a leader every day. So we're excited to have him on our team and build him forward as well.
Is the point guard the hardest position to make or play? Is that just like in the NBA?
Yeah, point guard, he's got the most pressure on him. So like in 2K, like it's high pick and roll. He's got to make a ton of decisions offensively with like shots, setting other teammates up for shots. On 2K, you don't really see a lot of teams. You can't run like a motion offense or anything like that. So it's strictly pick and roll. And he's a bucket getter. He can go get some buckets in a hurry. And he's very talented passing as well. So we got a star.
Yusuf, what about you? Was you drafted by the Sixers, or you got traded? You signed?
I got drafted by the Raptors season 1, and then I didn't get kept over there. I had to try to make the league again, and I got redrafted to the Kings season 2, and then they kept me for 3 years, and then I got traded to the Sixers last year. So this is my first season with the Sixers, and yeah, that's my road.
You like playing center?
Do I like playing center? This is my first season, like really playing center the whole year. So yeah, 100%. I feel like I'm a great rebounder and a great passer. So those are my strengths.
Rebounding and passing?
Rebounding and passing, yeah.
Coach, you mentioned that you traded your star player. I listened to something in the Twitter spaces that was your best friend. So how was it trading your best friend as somebody that you actually chill with outside of work, and you go outside and chill with and have like a beer? How was it to trade the star player, and how's you guys' relationship now?
So funny story. That wasn't about Ethan, our point guard. That's about Yusuf. Prior to the turn tournament, we were 2-3 in pool play, and next year we traded for the last year's MVP earlier in the season. So our shooting guard that won MVP for the turn was the MVP of the league last year. Extremely talented. Him and Dre together, obviously, that's a crazy backcourt. So Yusuf, we gave up a future first for him, and we had 2/3. So I was looking to move up in draft picks, and we were 2-3 at the time. I thought our team was extremely talented but comfortable, and I had signed paperwork to trade Yusuf. He actually flew to Cleveland on Monday, and the trade got vetoed. I thought about it. It got vetoed because the team that we're trading with didn't have enough assets. So in the 2K league, each team has 10 assets to trade. They were 1 over. So for us and for myself, it was instant. Like they're like, hey, do you guys want to work out another trade? And not a chance. We just won a tournament. Our guys came together. During that tournament, we all talked about it. I don't know that we win it if that didn't happen, though. The trade got leaked, and our guys kind of went through the motto of, like, this is our last dance together. And it was awkward. It was tough. But, like, they came together and played together. They talked every possession. We played our best basketball in the tournament because of that. And then God blessed us, to be honest with you, that they didn't do their job correctly, and we got to bring him back.
Yusuf, how does it feel that you was almost traded? What was going through your mind?
Yeah, like playing in a tournament, like mid tournament, and finding that out, it messes up with your head a little bit. But in the end of the day, the way I've been raised is just be professional, do your job, and I believe in good karma, and that's what happened. So, we won a championship, and God blessed me. So.
So what about the point guard coach that you traded away? You said he was like one of the best point guards in the league. What made you do that trade and get the young point guard?
In esports, like a lot of careers are different. These guys don't it's not physical. It's more mental,
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I was just to the point where, we've had a ton of success with him, but we needed to rebrand. I felt comfortable. I kept the same guys year after year, and we were really good. We're the winningest team in the 2K league. So they had a great tenure. But like I said, watching Dre play, getting to interview with him, and just getting to talk to him, I saw a lot of things in him that were special. And I still don't think Dre's at his full potential yet. I think he's gotten a ton better. But I think Dre is somebody where we look back in 5 to 6 years and we're like, this kid's just, he's the best player that's played in the league. He's that good. And I'm excited to be on the journey with him.
Dre, how does that sound to hear that come from your coach?
Sound good, man. Always good to hear. Always good to hear some good compliments from Coach Terrell, man.
So it sounds like you next in line. What's your goals? What type of career you want to have? What is your goals next? You want an MVP? I don't know. Did you win Rookie of the Year?
My shooting guard won it. My shooting guard used to play point guard, so he took that from me last year. But my goal now that I got a banner under my name. Obviously, the next goal is to win a championship. You always want that feeling to win a championship for an organization that picked you and believed in you. So that's the next big goal.
Next goal. No, you're not worried about the MVP?
Nah, I'm not here for the accolades, bro. I can have them. I'm here for the championship.
Oh, yeah. Coach Terrell taught you right, to say that.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to segue to the process, though, of the NBA 2K League and what fans will probably want to enter, or they probably still know how to get into it. Yusuf, can you just explain first, the beginning and the mindset, the age someone has to be to even get started and making a mob player? What's the mindset of making a mob player to say, I'll make this mob player and then I'm stick with this mob player until I can make the 2K League? What is the thought process of making a mob player first, and hopefully I can get my player into the 2K League and skill sets too?
So the journey to the 2K League it's a pretty long process, but it's doable for sure. You gotta be, first of all, you gotta be at least the age of 18, and then once you're 18, you can just pick a position: point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, or center, and then try to excel at that position as best as you can. And then once you pick that position, you start joining teams, amateur teams. There's going to be amateur leagues and stuff. Start building your brand, and then keep hooping throughout the whole year. And then eventually, NBA 2K League teams will have tournaments where if you win the tournament with a team, you'll be able to be selected in the draft. So I believe there's around 20 to 30 tournaments on either console, Xbox or PS5. So there's a lot of chances of your team being able to compete.
Now, you say you started off as a center. You say you didn't start off as a center. This is your first year. So
yeah.
What made you in your mind to say maybe center is the way to go?
I was playing power forward most of my career, and then last year so we we on my Kings team, as we didn't have a true center on our team, so I played a little bit of center last year, just knowing, just in the back of my mind, let's say, just for my thumbs to get warmed up, just in case I gotta play center for the Kings team. And then I ended up playing center for like the second half of the season. But yeah, that's when I was like, okay, you know what, I'm pretty good at center, so let me just play a little bit of center. I don't mind. I'm pretty good I'm decent at both, so like I don't mind playing either or.
Dre, what's your mindset? I always want to play like a guard position, basically. Like, you didn't, like, it's the hardest position, so it might, your chances of making it to the league is slim. So what's your mindset going into when you build the guard and you stick with it and continue playing as a point guard or a shooting guard?
All right. So when I started playing 2K, I didn't always play prime. I played park. And whenever I played park, I was always known as like a bucket getter. Like, I can get buckets, like I can score the ball. So whenever I transitioned to pro-am, I was like, all right, I'm gonna start off as a sharp, because my team needed a sharp. So I'm gonna start off as a sharp. I'm gonna shoot my catch and shoots. I'm gonna spot up and play my defense. But then slowly I started to notice like I can score more and more. So I'm like, okay, let me try and transition to point guard. Let me try and take this leadership role. Let me try and lead my team to a bunch of W's. So once I understood like how to take control and to be a leader on the court, I was like, okay, like, I'm a scorer. My usage rate is high. Like, I have the ball most of the time. I might as well just take the point guard. So I just took the point guard because I was known as a scorer. Like, I'm known as like a Kyrie Irving. Like, I'm just here to get buckets. So that's why I just took the point guard.
So that's what you're known for, just getting buckets.
I'm here to get buckets, bro. That's all I'm known for, getting buckets.
What about the defense stuff?
Bro. See, that's what my team here for. My team here to play defense for me. I'm here to get buckets, bro.
Everybody got a specific job, coach. So when you pick and plays, you build a team. Do you look at it like how he said, get my guy who could play point guard and get buckets? Maybe the shooting guard get buckets too. I don't know. And the small four play D, the power four play D, and the center play D. Like, what's the mindset and how you go in building the team?
Yeah, for like us specifically, like going into the draft this year, I wanted to get Dre a little more help. Last year, he had some shooting guards that were talented, but like they didn't really put the ball on the floor much. Couldn't really create for themselves a ton. So we kind of went a different route for him to have a backcourt made that could help him take some pressure off of him on the offensive end. And then always from your front court, you want to go defense. Like, you want to have guys that can do both, but defense is always a priority. We got lucky with our power forward falling to us at 15, and he can do both exceptionally well. He can shoot, he can score, and he's really good defensively. And with Yusuf and Eli, who were already on our team, they're both very good defensively. So that's kind of just the main thing for us, is like, we want to have team defense. Dre's being a little humble. He plays good defense out of the corner. He does well. One of the best point guards, I think, defensively out of the corner. And then, you can't win a championship without having good defense. So we definitely prioritize that.
All right. Well, tell me when the playoffs start.
The playoffs for 3v3 are like August 21st. We haven't clinched that yet, but like we're on the right path to clinching that as well. So that's a separate prize pool. That would be like, I think that's, if you win that, it's like $500K or something like that. So we're trying to win them both. And then the 5v5 playoffs start August 24th to the 27th. That'll be down here live, Pan Am in Indianapolis. If you ever get a chance, come out, man. It's fun in person. It's way better in person than watching it on Twitch. But we're excited that we're there again. That's back-to-back years. We've been in the playoffs. What is this, season 5, 4 out of 5 years now. So like we've had a lot of success, and we want to get over the hump this year and bring home a championship.
So you say the Turn Championship, you guys got a banner. So what type of, would you get like a big trophy for the main championship?
So you get a huge trophy. You get a ring, just like the NBA awards get a huge ring. Oh. Yeah, they're official. They're like they're huge. They're like nice. They're like the same NBA rings.
Wow.
And then obviously you get the prize money that comes with it. So winning the championship,
Hold on, let's say that prize money one more time.
650,000.
And that's split between 6 people, right?
Yeah, so it goes 5 players in the org actually. But the players get the 75%, and then the org will get like 25% is the breakdown of it. So yeah, they make a payday if they can go win it, which would be huge.
Also, the players don't get paid if like at all.
Oh yeah, they're on salary as well.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, so you get a 6-month salary, and then everything that you win, like prize money goes from like 8th place to 1st place. Obviously, 1st place is drastically different, but you win money as good as you do in tournaments. So like what they just won in the tournament is on top of their salary.
And NBA treating you guys good. You guys need to talk about more. I'm in the wrong person.
Yeah, we enjoy what we do. We're thankful and we're blessed to be in this situation.
Last questions, everybody. Just tell me where you guys are from. Coach, start with you. Where you from, Coach?
So I grew up in Gallatin, Tennessee. So I'm from right outside Nashville.
Yusuf, where you from?
I'm from Toronto, Canada.
Born and raised?
Not born. I wasn't born there. I was born in Italy, but I came through to Canada when I was like 2.
Wow. That's amazing. Dre, what about you? Where you from?
Born and raised from Baltimore, Maryland.
Are you right there? Okay. I don't really hear the accent. You're not saying "to" or "dummy." No, like,
I learned how to not use it.
That's good. Well, I appreciate you guys taking the time to speak with me today. Go 76ers. Wish you guys the best of luck in the championship, the playoffs, the 303. Win all the money you guys can. Thank you for representing Philadelphia. There's a lot of crown going on. You guys are the bright spot. Thank you.
Sir, appreciate you, man.
Thanks for having us.